So, where have we gone wrong? And I think if medicine looks at all disease, it's pathology orientated. You've got to find what the pathology is, what the sickness is, and then when we know the sickness, we can apply the curative, the anti-disease thing, the antibiotic, the anti-inflammatory, the anti-whatever. So we fight the disease. I always liken this to fighting terrorism, but that's a political matter, this is I'm not sure whether one can fight terrorism. You know, Bush told us that we've got a war with terrorists now. I'm not sure. I think terrorism comes like infection from a healthy state of body, is that if we actually abuse ourselves, eat too much, drink too much, don't get any rest, don't get any exercise, areas of the body get pretty sick. And it actually opens up a milieu, an environment, which certain types of bug love. So they bounce in there and they take root. And you have somebody with the common cold, you have somebody with flu, you have somebody with typhoid, you have somebody with measles or whatever. And there are a group of people, and these are mostly nature cure people, who actually believe in this totally. And they say, actually the body is quite intelligent. It's how we've survived all these millions of years, because there wasn't a GlaxoSmithKline or any other pharmaceutical company around 100,000 years ago, but we've actually survived. And so, give the body half a chance, and it'll actually fix itself. But today we've been taught that you daren't do that. We really have to go immediately into treating it medically. Now, I have started to question this seriously. And you were telling me earlier of an instance when you walked away from medical care, you had a high fever, you felt very ill, but the following morning you start to feel better. And this is a classic with most little children. If you can get mums to help them through their feverish state and mop the brow and keep their head cool so they don't get deliriums and they don't hurt themselves, the fever starts and finishes and the child's healthy. All my kids came the same way, and they've got immune systems which are very powerful because they've been tested out, tried and used properly. The modern parent, very often, I don't think it's through laziness or fault of their own, it's their upbringing, their training, is that if the child gets a fever, they rush to the chemist and get an anti-fever medicine, which is Calpol or whatever, something which brings the temperature down. And now, the body is actually trying to deal with the situation,